us with something really quite exciting right here. Jaguar Land Rover, under the ownership of Tata Motors, guarantee both brands have exciting futures, creating thousands of jobs in the UK and dealerships around the world. Now, I've lived and worked in fashion and design here in LA for the past couple of years, and I think it's safe to say that we Brits have a very particular and very individual sense of style. Now, that sense of style has made Jaguar and Land Rover leaders in design. It's why Jaguar and Land Rover are so successful here in the US, and part of that success is desirability, of course. Jaguars and Land Rovers, they're special, they're cool, and they really are the real deal. They make a massive statement for everyone to see, but in a very confident, understated, and might I say, British way. And that, to me, is true style. A quick quote from one of my style icons, Coco Chanel. She said, "Fashion fades, only style remains the same." So in the next few minutes, we're going to share with you a vision of where these two great new British icons are now headed. But first, please welcome to the stage Mike O'Driscoll, Managing Director of Jaguar Cars. Mike.
Good morning, and thank you. It's great to be back in the US. It's our largest export market. It's always been so special to Jaguar. This year, 2010, marks the 75th anniversary of the Jaguar name. And today, for the first time outside Europe, we present a concept to celebrate this great occasion. Through the last 75 years, we've built cars that have become icons of automobile design. The SS100, the XK120, the E-Type, and of course the original XJ. We've built cars that have dominated the motor racing circuits. The C-Type, the D-Type, XJR9, and the XJR12. And we've built cars that have simply become legends, like the XKSS. This year at Pebble Beach, we had a wonderful time. We brought together 12 of the 16 that were built, including the one that was owned and driven by another legend, Steve McQueen. Our mission over the last few years at Jaguar has been to remake Jaguar, to make Jaguar Jaguar again, to build cars that are exciting, that are innovative, that are exciting, original, to return Jaguar to its former glory. Just in the last 3 years, we've revitalized our entire product range. 2008, we introduced the XF. It's a sports sedan. It's won great critical acclaim. 2009, we re-engineered the XK. It really is one of the world's great Grand Tourers. And 2010, we introduced the breathtaking, all-new XJ. The response to the XJ has been wonderful. And today, Automobile Magazine here in the United States have named the Jaguar XJ its Design of the Year for 2010. These cars represent Jaguar's renewed confidence in the future, our new spirit of independence. We're also class leaders in customer care. Jaguar Platinum provides inclusive 5-year coverage. And today, J.D. Power named Jaguar number one as the luxury brand in sales satisfaction in the United States. All of these awards, it shows there's real momentum behind the Jaguar brand once again. When we started the task of rebuilding Jaguar, I said that at Jaguar, we're not only in the transportation business, we're in the entertainment business. And today, we realize that promise with the CX-75. It's a concept that celebrates the art of automobile design within the context of a car that truly breaks new ground. It showcases world-leading technology, our research and engineering capability, particularly in powertrain, electric electrification and lightweight aluminum materials as we consciously address the world's environmental demands. It has an aluminum chassis, lightweight aluminum panels, low weight, high strength. It has a battery pack. And wait for this, it has twin micro gas turbines. This is really cool. It can accelerate past 60 miles an hour, just over 3 seconds. It can reach a maximum speed of a little more than 200 miles per hour. And it can travel for more than 550 miles on a single tank of fuel. In other words, you can get to Vegas and back from here on a single tank. It produces zero emission at low speed. It truly is the sustainable supercar. Ladies and gentlemen, a concept that salutes our past, but most importantly, signals the future. The Jaguar CX-75. So this is the future. This is art and machine. It's beautiful and fast. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ian Callum, our design director, and the CX-75.
To be here today to present the supercar. But this is just not any supercar, this is a Jaguar supercar, and that has to be special, that has to be very magical indeed. Now also, as Mike explained, this is a Jaguar supercar with extraordinary technical credentials. Now first of all, we've created this car to celebrate 75 years of the Jaguar name, and we feel that's really worth celebrating. And secondly, most importantly, the CX-75 is about taking the next crucial step in the Jaguar design journey. It is confirmation that our design philosophy can and will move forward with strength and with confidence. You know, the Jaguar CX-75 is a four-wheel drive, range-extended electric vehicle. The sleek, lightweight, aluminum bodywork wraps over an innovative platform. It's propelled by a unique combination of 4 electric traction motors and 2 micro-gas engines. The finely judged proportions of the CX-75 were made possible by this advanced technology. The physical makeup of the electric vehicles actually gives us more design freedom than ever before. The car comes closer to art. Now actually, the inspiration for the CX-75 concept was perhaps the most beautiful Jaguar ever built. The XJ13, the 1966 Le Mans prototype. A work of absolute beauty determined by the geometry of aerodynamics. And this purity has always been important to Jaguar. And we have continued with the same discipline on the CX-75, creating a perfect fuselage flanked by purposeful expressive wheel arches. The cabin is balanced perfectly and centrally, sitting comfortably between these wheel arches. And the front face provides a clear confirmation of our new generation of Jaguars. The rear throws its forms to the extremities of the car, giving the tail an unmistakable sense of Jaguar movement. Now Now overall, this car has a sense of sculpture inspired by natural flow. The whole body is formed in sympathy of the physics the air needs to function. From the sculpted side intakes and the generously feed the turbines to the stretched tail and the beautifully resolved venturi at the rear of the car. Now the aeronautic influence also continues throughout the interior. Almost as continuation of the exterior, the cockpit is integrated in the car where all is combined as one element except for the controls. These adjust automatically to fit the driver perfectly. Now, as with any Jaguar, the interior is inspired by a sense of theatre and, of course, a sense of innovation. The materials and finishes flow intriguingly through a gorgeous space, while the occupants are immersed in an environment of creative light and, of course, sound. An exciting space from which to pilot this extraordinary machine. You know, we set out the next step of this journey and this adventure, and we continue to create modern cars that excite and inspire. The CX-75 is a celebration of beauty and all that is best in a Jaguar. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Ian's brilliant talking about the technology. As a female, I'm just going to say that is the sexiest car I've ever seen in my life. You drive that, you are a superhero. Can we give it a bit of a hand? Because that's hot, isn't it? Okay, now it's time to turn our attention to Land Rover. In just a moment, we're going to share with you a completely new and really exciting car. Would you please welcome to the stage Phil Popham, Managing Director of Land Rover. Phil.